let's talk about this new Colourpop palette. I ordered this and I am so happy with it. It is so pretty. Now, a lot of people think that it's a dupe for the new Natasha I Need a Nude one. Let's talk about that. Let's look at the swatches. Okay, so when you look at the swatches, you can see that it doesn't match up exactly, but it is like so close. You know, they're definitely in the same color family. I would say that this is a little bit warmer and this is a little bit cooler. These shimmers are a lot more refined. The shimmers are a lot more punchy. I really like both of these, if I'm gonna be honest, but is this an exact dupe for this? I would say no. However, it does stand alone and it does give you a lot of the same feelings, and honestly, I think I'm going to be reaching for this one a lot more because this one is warm and this one leans cool. I also like a lot of the shimmers in here. So we've looked at the swatches already and you can kind of see this one swatches pretty hard and dry at first. However, it looks great on the eyes, no problems at all. So that's, you know, sometimes things just don't swatch how you would like them to. Let's look at me putting this on and the look that I have on today and just sort of how it looks in real life and kind of how I got it. And we'll kind of talk about the different colors in here. So what I would say is that the mattes in this, let's look at these mattes. Hold on, I'm gonna flip this over because it's a little easier. Okay, so the mattes in this are very, very usable for me. I really like them. They didn't swatch that well, but they look great on your eyes. No problems at all with that. And they lean cool, which I really appreciate. They do have one kind of warmer color there, and you know, I'll use that for a pop of color here and there, especially in the fall. So that's great. What I really, really like are their shimmers. This white is crazy. This is a nice gold, and this taupey shimmer really is beautiful. It is slightly pink undertoned, which works great for me. It's like a silvery taupe pink, and it is absolutely beautiful, and it is actually light enough that I can use it sort of mid-eye, which is super useful for me. My absolute favorite color, however, and I didn't think it would be, is this color. What is it called? Reflect. I thought this was going to be a straight up glitter. It is not. Now it does have glitter in it and I did get a little bit of fallout from it, but it's not terrible. It's kind of soft and squishy a little bit once you kind of break the top of it. And it is what I'm wearing right here and here. And it is just this perfect right down the middle color with lots of shine. I love this color. I'm going to be wearing this quite a lot. And then it's got a nice, this reminds me a lot of the ABH kind of dark silver taupes. Yeah, this is really good. One thing I would warn you about is that this white is so white that if you have a darker skin tone than me, it's going to be white on you because it is white on me. It is a little bit soft and a little bit shimmery. It is great for my inner corner, but even so, I feel like I have to sort of be careful with it because it is so stinking white. It looks like you have something white on your eye, right? The other thing that I would mention is that this black, it's got some sparkles in it. It is not very dark. This is pretty dry. It's not very dark. You can't make it very dark. I did try putting it underneath my eyeliner here and it wasn't enough on its own. I really needed some dark black eyeliner. So if you're looking for a deep dark black, that's not it. But that's okay because the whole rest of this palette is fantastic for just sort of everyday looks. And I think that this is, you know, unless you were very, very dark skinned, this is, and even so, I think you could still wear a good amount of these shimmers. This is going to work for most skin tones, I think, even the lightest, and certainly for sort of medium skin tones, this is going to be beautiful. So the question really is this $18 palette a dupe for this I think $69 palette. I would say no. The formula is definitely different. This is very, very finely milled, shimmery, not super intense, but very, very beautiful and refined. This one is not as finely milled, but still very pretty, very wearable. But the price is so much better on this, and honestly, because this one is cooler, I'm going to wear it a lot more personally. These two complement each other really, really well, and I think that if you wanted to get this, but you're just not going to spend that kind of money, which I totally get, this is a very good alternative to it. I think you'll be very happy. You'll get a lot of the same looks as this one. Both of these have the issue that there's not a whole lot of like variation in looks that you're gonna get out of these. They are perfect, neutral, everyday nudes, just like the name says. And that's great. Sometimes you really want a palette like that. You don't want something bright. And honestly, you know, what I reach for every day when I'm not testing out new makeup, and even when I am, is these sort of nude colors that are, you know, there's a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of, you know, sort of sultry look to them maybe, but you can wear them to the grocery store. They're good everyday palettes, and I enjoy that I don't have to spend so much effort not going overboard with it. I can really just swipe these on, not think about it too much, and then just like head out, you know, because a lot of times I don't have a lot of time. So this is $18. I think you can only get this on their website right now. I'm guessing eventually this will be in the stores, but I don't know yet. Colourpop has a deal. A lot of times they run 30% off deals, so you might want to wait for that. But I really wanted free shipping. You get free shipping after you spend $35. This was only $18. So I was like, let's go ahead and order something else to go with it to get that free shipping, just because, you know, they get me with that every time. Plus, I like trying new stuff. So I could not be happier with these lip glosses. I'm gonna just straight up tell you, I don't like any Colourpop lipsticks or lip glosses, lip stains, anything that I have ordered in the past. In fact, I was like, why are you ordering these? You know they're gonna show up, they're gonna be orange, and they are not gonna have a good formula, and you're gonna hate them. Oh my gosh, no, these are wonderful. They're beautiful. They are not even as pigmented as they look in here, which sometimes that's okay. These are all cool nudes. They're like actually cool, like they said, like as promised. And the formula on this feels so good on your lips. I'm wearing it right now. I'll show you the swatches of me trying the different colors. These are so comfortable. You don't need a lip liner with them. They don't, like, you know, wander off on your face or into your hair or any of that good stuff. They are just, they're like wearing a really luscious, juicy lip balm. They are so slippy and smooth. I absolutely love these. And then I love the colors. And the colors, of course, are completely complementary to the palette. So not a whole lot else to say about it. I would definitely, for the price, recommend this, especially if you were in the market for this but didn't want to spend the money. Not a dupe, but a great alternative that is very, very similar. And unexpected, but definitely I would get these. These are fantastic. And yeah, I'm still kind of blown away. I got these. They were sold as a group of 3. I don't know if they call them the cool nudes or something, but I'll put it on the screen. This plus this, I mean, beautiful. Okay, so that's it. We're gonna keep it short this week. I just know that since you have to order Colourpop a lot of times before it hits the stores, people kind of want to know how it performs, what you think of it, if it's worth ordering. Yes, on this one, I definitely am going to get a lot of use out of this, and if you like that similar kind of feel, the nice nude looks with some beautiful shimmers, golds, silvers, taupes, this is fantastic. So highly, highly recommend this. If you have any questions, let me know. I love talking to you guys, so just leave them below. And do me a favor, if you're not already subscribed and you like this kind of content, go ahead and leave me a like and a subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow, and I really appreciate that. Okay, well, we are going to go to the pumpkin patch. I am very excited. I'm going to try and do like a sort of pumpkin orange and green look next week, and I'll throw a little bit of film from the pumpkin patch in just for funsies. And I hope that you guys are enjoying your fall just as much as I am. Thanks again for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.